Quit consuming and start creating. Buenos dias. Welcome to a new morning show, Monday through Friday at 8:05. Just kidding. Just for today. My apologies. How are you guys? It is Throwback Thursday. And it is May 16th, 2024. Let's start with the joke because it's throwback. Shall we shrink it? Yes, we shall. We shall shrink it. Buenos dias. Let's get the glasses. I put in my old car into reverse the other day. Man, it took me back. Yep, it took me back. Oh, but a boom. Yay, glasses. And today we had a sport, but the sport is getting out there outdoors, do what you want to do best. Trial and error, like the doggy that we showed up about 2 days ago. The tornado watch was just basically a thunderstorm, a really bad thunderstorm yesterday. How is the weather in your neck of the woods? Jimmy will be joining us tomorrow. Again, let us know in the comments. We want Jimmy. We want Jimmy. So, this week we've been talking about learning how to quit by asking some really important questions that I want to bring up from the last two TED Talks. Is what do I need? And where is it? What do I need? What's the other one? That it's a journey. We're gonna just say that word all the time. Quit for purpose. And my favorite one, without happiness, success was not coming. And if you're like me, and you have this need to do things with passion and to get excited, that's what I'm quitting. Quitting consuming, start creating. So 2 days ago, really, when we started the show, I started to just ask myself those questions. Is XYZ serving me? And just thinking about how I want to serve in this space, especially in the space of coaching. And Jasmine share her story as an Olympic athlete. And then yesterday, I was sharing about what I mean by quitting and meaning surrender to some things instead of just being so. Because we think about restriction, and both the TED Talks talk about like the bad rap of being a quitter, right? And so today, I want to share with you a project and I want to go there because it's what today's topic is all about. Understanding that it's a shift that we could absolutely shift that. We think we need a long journey to surrender, to make decisions, and those things happen. They happen when there's a shift, not in the heart, although it could absolutely feelings, mind. And a lot of times we just stay in the emotion and we stay stuck. So, how about shifting up here to get ourselves into creativity, into doing what we love the most? And so that's what I'm going to be sharing right now with you guys, and how I'm quitting consuming and start creating. And I have created a program because I still appreciate, obviously, online courses. Um, However, one of my biggest frustrations is joining an online course with people that I don't get to connect, or people who are not really willing to do the work. And what I want the most is peers. What I want and desire the most is a group of like minded individuals like me who are ready to really, guys, do three things. I mean, let me just put it right here, nice and big. You ready? To apply what we learn, like apply it daily, apply it in certain areas of our lives. And then second, like activate and those implementations as far as like taking the first step, activating your first step. Because it's not like a whole plan, it's like one step. And then the third one that I feel like we're missing in so many online courses, and I appreciate creators who create community, it's for the accountability. The accountability that we're applying, that we're activating, that we're actually moving forward. And it's not perfection, that we're moving forward, we're applying, we're testing things to our lives, to our world. And that for sure, it's what I want to quit doing. And so I'm testing this out. Like this is a new program, and let's look through it. So this is uncluttered living, and this is to simplify your space, time, and mind, because that's what I find, especially like being this is our second Airbnb, not being home, guys. That feeling of feeling homeless, although I'm not, right? I'm not living in the 10 in the highway like so many people are, and who are just dispersed. And especially shout out to my Brazilian people out there with the flooding, and really a lot of people all over the place, especially with the terrible weather and the tornadoes. Um, I feel your pain, and I know for me, it takes me back to ask myself those big questions. And so I want to take this journey with, and I will say eight women. I don't want to create a ceiling, because I understand people also sign up for courses who don't even show up. That's frustrating to me, because I don't create to consume or earn money alone. Sure, that is part of like my service, but it leaves me so dissatisfied with people that could pay or have paid me up to like 400, $500 and don't even come show up. So it's a new beginning, and it's okay because some people are not ready, and all my stuff are evergreen. So I hope you do come back, especially for making investments. But what are we quitting? And I want to put this because a lot of the stuff, you could go, I'll put the link to the website really soon, but it really starts here, like quitting the endless cycle of consumption, especially in social media. And if you appreciate our morning show with topics that are about applying simple, I don't want to say strategies, but it is strategies, techniques, habits to move us forward, to live in our best life, to live that superstar lifestyle, right? Is to really be aware of, again, the power of how it starts here. The cycle of consumption, man, especially when we want to tidy up our home, is what I know. I'm always guilty of this. Like, what am I gonna buy? Like, once I buy something, then everything else, it's gonna be unnecessary, or that's my first domino, my first rock. And I want to quit that. I really do. I want to stretch my creativity by actually letting go of things. So this program is an accountability. Really, it's about us coming together, um, and I'm gonna guide, guide with ideas, and I myself, I'm putting myself out there in a challenge, or yeah, it is a challenge. It is challenging. Put my own intentions and also be held accountable to it. But it definitely starts here. And one of the things about quitting consumption is really quitting control. And we've been talking about this since Monday, and allowing the help of others. And so that is, for me, one of the things that really get me excited about this, uh, because it's when we get in that cycle, it's just constant things thrown at us. And this is an invitation not to consume a program, but to participate, to engage in one. And I know I got a recommendation on week 2 for it to be your home. So let's talk about that. But it's not for this picture perfect home. It's for a home or a haven that meets those needs. Last week I talked about asking your backyard, um, for permission and for guidance or where to start gardening. Just really being in tune with our own space, and that's what it's about. It's not picture perfect kitchen, clear counters, although all that does help for the creativity process, but it's about simplifying corners in your home. And that I'm excited. Right now, I have no kitchen, no walls. I'm missing like 2, 3 walls between the kitchen and the bedroom and the closet. And it's crazy. However, it has, like, once you remove stuff, you're like, man, I haven't used these things in the cabinet since I moved in here. I just moved it from one home to another home. And that's the part that gets me excited about simplifying with less, and then quitting the consumption of new things that we think that's going to help us be more disciplined or minimalist. Isn't that ironic? Like, we want to be minimalist, we want to buy stuff to make our own minimalist. I get it, because I've done it, and I think that way at times, right? And so anyway, it's quitting that. It's making space, and that's why mindset is so important. And then we'll do work. I love this picture because I actually, the first time I moved into that apartment, my desk was facing the window. There is a big difference. And I'm glad I have my setup where I could still face the window. Um, there's just something about putting our workspace into something so appealing to us. And I have a tree. And if you don't have a window in your workspace, you could put a plant, like in here in this picture. You could put a frame. You could put something. You could put pictures, right? Something that it is inspiring. Um, and it's because it is decluttering the mess, and we get to do that, and so we can have more of a flow, and that's what we're looking for in our spaces, right? Not spending all this time cleaning and filing, and I'm saying that for myself. And then I've talked about it this so much. I mean, actually, I'm not sure if I have, but the journal has all of it, from knowing our values with our boundaries, with the Roxanne, water that we talked about in the show, with appreciation, with counting your wins and putting in affirmations to watch our patterns, right? To see the way we work. And more than anything, it's an additional accountability. So these are interactive Zoom sessions 4 Saturdays. This is a 4 week journey, 28 days. 4 Saturdays where we get to do that. And really where it comes is like it's the accountability action of it. And, we get to do activities, decluttering activities on those Saturdays. As in, stop what you're doing. Now we go and do X, Y, Z. And you're gonna do it with other people. And that is the goal. Opportunities for just personalized exact struggles that I can meet with you during the rest of the week. So there's opportunities actually for 28 days because I am also going to do the live stream boost. I am quitting or putting to sleep the morning show for the whole summer. So this is where I want to spend my time. This is going to be my first group in June. There's going to be others for July as well. And then we get back on morning show. But these I hope to serve as daily in 15 minutes. And I hope that that's the time I'm taking. Oh, well, it's time to wrap it up. So guys, if you're looking for community, if you're looking for a group that is ready like you to unclutter spaces, not the whole house in 28 days. I mean, you could, absolutely. We'll put the challenges out there. But certain corners and spaces in your house, for the clarity, you need to be in touch with your creative soul. We have put that to sleep. We all have it. We all yearn and desire. And if you feel like, nah, not Patty, not me, maybe it's asleep. And so apply what the activities we're going to be doing on Saturday, and activate first steps, which, like I said, we're going to stop. Let's go and take that first step on Saturdays, as well as the additional accountability that you're going to get out through the rest of the program. This is a $97 investment, which I didn't get to in this website. Because an investment means we're putting in that commitment behind the dollars. I mean, really, with all the coaching, everything else, the value of it is way more. But what really matters is for you to put in that accountability. And I'm looking for new friends. I'm looking for a group. I'm looking for your feedback. So if you have any feedback, any questions, please reach out to me. And let's quit consuming or staying away from that concept that we actually want to be minimalist and we're actually buying stuff to become more minimalist, instead of quitting, letting go, surrendering certain things that are not currently serving us, our families, and moving us to creativity. Let me know your comments. Thank you for joining me today. And here's my picture. Hey. One more time. For my thumbnail, Charmaine will be with us tomorrow. And again, as always, if you found this information about ending the cycle of consumption and entering to creativity, because there's a lot of information out there. This is real time application, activation, and accountability. It's an AAA program that I so desire, because those are the people that I want to surround myself with and share, exchange, and really uplift each other to a creative superstar lifestyle. Guys, thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's end up with our end song here. Thank you so much. I hope this will be us. That's right there. Yes. Hugging into an uncluttered living. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.
I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night.